Alright. I believe we are back. Let me know if you guys have sound. Gotta turn this up actually, because I had it turned way down. There. If I unplug my headset, my speakers are super loud. I have to have it on like 2. But when I record, I have my headset plugged in, and it's at like 50, so I had to turn it way down, but I don't know, it was messed up somewhere. Alright. Now let's try and get back out of the mess we got ourselves into. Okay, so yeah, the Forester ran out of fuel. Switch back to this. Marvin, what's up? You got music? Good. Yeah, honestly, my settings are really messed up, Rex. Because a while back, I tried to do a 2 PC setup. I have a second computer. And I was trying to... Oh god, don't tip over. I was trying to run it with both. This is a bad spot to turn around. So I have a different thing installed, and then I also, when I record videos, I use a different software than when I edit. So I have another I guess added sound step. So yeah, my sound settings are super confusing. Way more confusing than it needs to be. Honestly, I don't even know what I had to change, but it started working. It was basically I would have sound, which is what was at the start. Or once I ended the stream, I was able to get it, or just after the stream, I got it so you guys could have sound, but then I couldn't have sound. And then I messed around a little bit more and got it to where we all have sound, so doing good now. So welcome back, Rex, Sawyer, Blaine, Marvin. Thanks for stopping back in, guys. Sorry about the minor inconvenience, or maybe major inconvenience. Not sure how long it took, but it felt like it took forever. Wait, did I... Yeah, this is the same way I went last time, okay. Okay, my sound settings are not very straightforward, so everything's... Yeah, it's all over the place, I guess. Hi, Drive, welcome back. So I have a lot of pictures and videos of the trip. I haven't posted anything yet, but I was telling Rex the other day. Actually, Rex is the only person that I've talked to since I got back, really. But so there is it's the highest suspension bridge in the United States. It's called the Royal Gorge Bridge, and at that bridge they have zip lines going across that you can ride. I did that on my trip, and if you guys ever seen those rides where somebody gets stuck upside down or something, and they're just stuck there for a couple hours or something. I happened to get stuck on the highest zip line in the United States for a good 20 minutes. So that was fun. It was it says, if you Google it, it says 1,200 feet above the river. There's a river way down below. So yeah, that was good fun. It actually was fun. People are like, oh god, I would have been scared, and it was yeah, it was kind of scary, but I don't know, it's pretty cool. I thought I'd be more scared than I was, to be honest. Before the zip line as well, I was like, oh god, that's gonna be kind of scary. I want to do it, but once I get there, I'll probably be crapping my pants. And then I got there, and I wasn't really scared. So. But yeah, I would say, I mean, I have a picture. The sad thing is they offer videos there. You can get, you can have a little GoPro on your hand, but they don't allow you to bring your own. And I just, out of habit, I'm always like, oh no, that's fine, I don't need it, you know. So I said no. And it would have been a pretty cool video to have, but yeah. Let's see if we can get this guy out of here now. Does the two tractors, you're only going to do one or two things, probably never use them again? Yeah, fairly true. I'm excited about the two earth roamers, can care less about the two tractors. Bartish, welcome back. Alright. Yeah, I think we got ourselves pretty stuck here. But yeah, the bummer is I don't really have any good pictures or videos of that experience because, well, I mean, I guess, so there's what's called a gondola. It's basically like a, I don't know, it's kind of like an elevator, but it'll take you like up and over instead of just up. So we rode the gondola across as well. And we have some pictures there of like how deep it is, and we actually were down on the ground before that. So you can kind of see it. But yeah, the person I was with, they don't have any storage on their phone, so they only got like 3 photos and no video. And I was like, are you serious? I was stuck out there for 20 minutes and you didn't like delete something to record? So, kind of a bummer. Wow, we really got this thing stuck, didn't we? Those new tractors can do logs. They have a crane and a trailer for it. Yeah, that's true, Saki. They should be a really good use for logging. The fact that they can have a crane and the trailer is pretty cool. Dude, I really got this thing stuck. I can't do heights. I get dizzy looking up at tall buildings. Her selvers were more important, yeah. Well, it was weird because like I was so high. I was like looking down because it's basically a big canyon, right? There's like a big flat side, and then it goes down really, really steep. The bridge is only like 1,270 feet across, which sounds like a lot, but it's not really that far. If you think to go down 1,200 feet and across 1,200 feet, it's like straight. Because it was 1,200, or I think from the bridge it says 970 feet down. But for the zip line, it was actually up another couple hundred feet over that. So it's like basically a 1,000-foot drop straight down in like a 1,200 foot across the river. But yeah, I was like looking down. I remember at one point watching like birds flying around and be like, there's birds under my feet just flying around. It was a weird feeling. How the heck am I going to get this thing out of here? I don't know if I will. Thoughts on Space Marines 2? I don't think I've ever even played Space Marines 1. I've heard good things about it. Yeah, I think we're stuck on that one. We might have to come back to that. That'll probably just be something I'll do off recording then, because I'm going to waste a lot of time trying to get that thing out of there. Join me. I don't even remember, like, I'm trying to think of what it's about. Do I have fuel in here? I have exactly what I need, okay. Like, so Space Marine, I'm picturing, is it kind of like XCOM, or am I thinking of something totally different? That's kind of the image I have in my head of Space Marines. Probably wrong. Speaking of heights, has anyone seen the movie Fall? JJ, don't answer because I know you haven't seen it. Yeah, I have not. I can only go 10 meters up and then start to have a hard time. I tested it. I have a fear of heights. Yeah, you know what's kind of funny is there was, so when we got there was one girl waiting and her mom, and this girl was probably, I would say, late 20s, maybe early 30s. Her mom was probably 40s, 50s, like late 40s, early 50s, something like that. And they were both supposed to go across these zip lines as well. But apparently we got there right when it was time for their lunch break. And I thought it'd be like 5 minutes, but it was actually like 40. So we just sat there and, you know, it was just us and them basically. Because it was their off season. Normally they're really busy during the summer when everybody's traveling. And then they're really busy in the winter when people go out there to ski and snowboard and stuff. So it wasn't very busy when we went there. But it was just basically us two. And the girl went, but her mom didn't. Her mom was supposed to go, but she kind of chickened out after seeing somebody else go. And her mom would have been on the line that I was on, so she would have been the one that got stuck probably. Which was kind of funny. Because her mom ended up chickening out and not going anyways, but if she had gone, she probably would have got stuck. And then there was another couple that came behind us, and again the girl was trying to chicken out, and the husband was like, "No, you got to do it. You'll be happy once it's done and whatever." And I'm pretty sure after I got stuck, she probably said, "Yeah, no, thank you," and didn't do it. Did you riz up the mom? Wait, Rex has. 400, yeah, 46,000. Dang, I didn't know Rex got that many points now. Nice. Rex is finally breaking out. Bad Boy Gamer, welcome in. So I'm trying to read back. So the movie Fall is a real butt clencher. That's what Rex said. Gamble 4,000 for Marvin. He won 8. I have an appointment with a new vascular doctor on October the 2nd. For pain in my lower legs and feet. That's not good. Well, it's good that you're seeing a new doctor. Hopefully they can figure something out, but the pain I know is something you deal with on a regular basis, which is not good. He's like, I didn't know I had that many either. Oh, Sawyer wants to duel Rex for 1,000? I think I might drop this and just pull ourselves up here quick, because otherwise it would take forever. You know what's crazy is I think we're going to run out of fuel just before we get to the fuel station. This better not happen. It's probably going to happen, isn't it? It's just around the corner, too. Oh no, I'm going to run out of fuel. Tried to save a little bit of fuel, but I can't with the winch. Dude, there's no way. I can see the fuel station. It's right here. 15. 13. Okay, here we are. Okay, I think we got it. Close enough anyways. Good. Yeah, we're barely good. Why did that not go? Fuel at any cost. Oh, it's got to be that spot. Okay. Okay, I got 9 fuel left. Let's get in the zone, quick. There we go. That was pretty close. Alright, we need... Wait, $2? $2 a liter? That's pretty cheap. That's as cheap as it gets. Nice. Okay, let's see what I missed here. Claude, welcome in. It would be funny to see some games inside SnowRunner, like maybe hide and seek in Black River. Yeah, I've seen people actually do that. Hide and seek. Or a race. Any good places that have a combination of turns? True, yeah. Or you could go like all the way up. Let's see if I can show this. I've been to a couple places you're probably not supposed to, well, I shouldn't say not supposed to go to, but like, you can go like way up here behind these wind turbines and stuff. I don't know if people have even really noticed these wind turbines are here, but yeah, you can just drive up back over here. Like nobody's going to check way off over there, right? It's kind of like way out of the map. I remember I also went, oops, gotta go back. On like Smithville, I went like way up here, back off behind the, not the garage, but the service center here over here. Just to see like kind of the highest point on the map, and then I drove down this side for no reason. Okay, now we can finally start to do something. Forrester's trailer. That's out by the cat. Oh, the cat got stuck, that's right. We could do this. Slabs. Didn't I bring slabs here? That looks like probably... I think I grabbed the wrong thing. I think I grabbed blocks. I'm pretty sure I grabbed blocks. Welcome back, Nuno. Maine is a toughie. One of my favorite regions. You lost 2 subs. You were at 53? Yeah, that's pretty normal. Since you were on vacation, I gained 3 subs. Went from 86 to 89. Very nice. Yeah, it's it happens to the best of us. I still have days where I go down like 3 or 4. Usually it kind of cancels out with like a gain of 3 or 4, but every once in a while it'll be just a negative 4, like loss of 3 or 4. Okay, let's do... We gotta go back to the first map. Actually, we got a lot of logging to do. We could do some of that. I deleted all of my videos and lives. Why would you do that, Sawyer? Annoying to play. I like the river downtown, but... Oh, Maine, okay. But those ice sheets in Yellow Rock. Yeah, there's a lot of that over on this side mainly. Well, I guess kind of all the way up through here. Let's try and get something productive done here. Let's do... Oh wait, there's some short logs here. That's way up by the motel. We could do that. We got shorts, mediums. That'll work. Let's do it. Where is our Cat and Forester? Oh, the Forester's out of fuel. That's right. That's what I was going to go. Okay. So I got to go rescue the Cat 770G because that one's stuck. And then I also got the Tayga 6455B stuck, which I think I'll probably do that one off of recording because it's pretty stuck. I think I need a bigger vehicle to kind of rip it out. Yeah, I know this is one of your favorite vehicles, Nuno. For the Derby, I'm feeling like someone would bring the Tuz 420 or the Azov 5319. That thing doesn't take front damage. You can just crash into stuff left and right and not take any frontal damage. Oh, because you kept losing subs? You did not delete your 2 shorts, though. Yellow Rock is the most annoying map of all regions in the west side. West side? I Yeah, I kind of got to play this a little bit strategically. Because I could just go out there and grab logs, but then I'd probably run out of fuel. But I gotta somehow go up to my other fuel truck because it's stuck. Maybe I could get it back. I could try and switch back to it, see if we can get it back out. We were just stuck spinning our tires though. Let's grab a little bit of fuel. We'll try it, I guess. Why not? Because if I can get it out, then that'll save me a lot of time. How's it going? How was your trip? It was good, Richard. Thank you for asking. Alright, let's see if we can move it at all. Supreme weight, traction, great tires, and stability. Yeah, it's got everything you know. The Cat 745C is great. You keep getting ads that are covering the chat. So normally I have the ads set to the middle, but I think I changed it to the lowest one recently. Yeah, there's nothing to grab onto though. We're slowly creeping forward. Oh, there we go. Okay, solid. We are out. What's up, Rex? Did you guys experience some slide in Ontario with off-road tires in the Cat CT681? It happened to you on the road. Oh, there we go. I was like, man, am I stuck? Ontario? I mean, if you drive at speeds in any kind of map with like a highway, you're kind of, oh shit, I'm in low. You're kind of going all over the place in this game anyways. Support local rangers. There's a trailer back there I could grab. I don't really feel like going all the way back there though. Maybe I should. 0 points, gang. What would you rather watch, my sheep farm on Elm Creek or a new series on the Mythical Woods map? Is that a new map that came out, Rex? I've never heard of that one. I would say probably the Mythical Woods map. Just because I've never seen it. Is the Jet mud tires better than normal muds? Depends on the truck. If you're talking about for the 770G, which I'm using right now, the Jets are probably worse. Just because these ones have unique mud tires, which are really good. But if you're talking about for most trucks, yeah, you're probably going to want to use the Jets over their normal muds. But if they don't have muds, if they only have off-road, I myself prefer the UOD2s, which I have on most of my trucks right now. Let's see if I have any here. Now, that one has unique tires. That one... Yeah, these are Jets. I'm hyped to immediately get to play Austria when it releases. I got the Year 4 pass. Oh, nice. You just got the pass and then it releases. Oh, it's a month old. Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of it, Rex. You're welcome. Others were sluggish. I had an engine at the time in the Cat CT681 S-Class power to weight. Yeah, the power to weight doesn't really matter too much, Nuno. Just this game and speeds don't really mix. So no matter what vehicle you're using at high speeds, they just don't go well in this game. Sort of same with Farm Sim. Driving at high speeds is tough. It's just not meant to be played at high speed. What would you consider your old reliable? Mine is probably the White Western Star. Truck you get in Michigan, you can use it forever. It's, after a while, it's kind of overtaken by some trucks, but it's kind of, you can always go back to it, it seems like. I used it in Season 14 when I was gone for one of those tasks to pull a huge construction rig semi-trailer. Definitely outmatched, but it got the job done. Nacho, welcome in. Nacho says, holy shnikes, he's back. Yeah, we're back, Nacho. I really like the Step 39331 Pike. That's probably my favorite vehicle. But yeah, if I had to like the old reliable, like something I always go back to is the White Western Star. That one's just, I don't know, there's something fun about it for some reason. iDrive, where have you been? A year 5 is possible, but they're going to see how Roadcraft does first. I don't know if they'll have time to, Blaine. Because, let's see. 3 months roughly from now would be what? End of October, end of November, end of December. So yeah, you're probably looking at year 5 at the earliest, probably like the end of March. Or excuse me, the end of year 4. Season 16? Yeah. I don't know when they plan on releasing Roadcraft, but yo, I love that truck. In all honesty, it's just that old school look. Yeah, same here. The old school look. I love it. Cruising down the old muddy trails. Love the Fleetstar. I like the Fleetstar too. It's just a little bit too tippy for me. One of the things that I like that the Fleetstar can do over the White Western Star, though, is have a crane, crane, bed, and trailer combination. I did see that, Richard. I thought about making a video on it. Normally I'm on top of that pretty quickly, but I was gone when that happened. I still think I should do it just because I normally cover SnowRunner news, and there might be some people who still have not heard. Even though at this point it's probably pretty unlikely, but I feel like I probably should just make a video saying Season 14 is coming out in 2 days anyways. Oh man. Yeah, you know what, I'll just go left, that's fine. According to A Tribe Called Cars, said Roadcraft should be what I wanted SnowRunner to be. No, okay. Better than the Fleetstar, the one that lifts the front. They actually moved the, if you don't, I don't know if you guys knew this, but I remember I made it in one of the update videos, but they moved the saddle spot on the Fleetstar. I'm trying to remember if they moved it forward or backward. I believe it was backward. So they made it, because it used to hit, if you were carrying trailers, it used to hit the trailer a lot of the time when you would turn. But it also is so light that it would pop the front end up. So now it'll pop the front end up even more, but it won't hit as much when you're turning. JJ, did you hear the monetization process took 3 days? Very nice. Yeah, I think mine took about the same. I want to say it was 3. 3 or 2. It was very quick. Congratulations, Nacho. I can't remember if you had just got it before I left. I remember you said like you would hit the numbers and you were or were close to it or something, and we're talking about having to you know, possibly change your address with the code that they send out and stuff like that. Nacho, I moved in with my mom, so I'm not up as late. Okay. Am I stuck again? I think it might be. Was Saki the only one that joined the treasure hunt? Or the only one that won? Yeah, I did it again. It's hard to even tell if we're moving. Looks like we're not at all. How close are we to that? Not very. Yeah, I'm with you, Blaine. I love the old looks of the trailer. Oh, wow, this trailer's like floating. Look at that. The whole back thing is off the ground. Yeah, you won, Saki. Alright, we're gonna jump back to the Cat. I was gonna bring the fuel down, and on my way take the trailer with me. But I guess we won't be doing that. We have to go... Wait, I think this log station's out of logs. Let's go find it. Where is it? Oh, wait. Yeah, this log station's completely out of logs. So that one's no use to us. We will have to go all the way up to here to get our mediums, I think. I mean, there's other options, but... Rex lost service. Sounds about normal. Didn't really miss much, Rex. We got our Cat stuck, the 770G stuck, trying to cross the river. It's a decent fuel truck, but its nose goes down quite a bit. So when I go through some river crossings where the bumps are pretty decent, the nose gets stuck, and then the back tires sit there and spin because it can't do anything else. And I have nothing to grab onto. I got year 1, 2, 3, 4 passes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 year passes. I got it, but it says 14 if I got 1 through 3. I'm a little confused by your question there, Richard. If I got 1, 2, 3 for your pet or not. You mind rephrasing that, Richard? I think you're saying if you have seasons 1 through 3, do you get season 14? Is that what you're asking? Claude's laughing. It's like, wait, what did you just say? JJ, do you know if you change things with your membership, you lose your members? Are you telling me or asking me, Rex? It kind of sounds like you're telling me, but I don't think that's correct, so I think you're asking me? It sounds like you're telling me, but I think you're asking me is what I'm... if that makes any sense at all. Oh, I just laughed about something elsewhere. Oh, okay. All good, Claude. Telling you because I recently changed to my tier to make it cheaper and I lost all my members. Oh, wow. Maybe if you change the price, Rex? Because I'm pretty sure I've changed mine before. Like the stuff that you get, and it didn't... I mean, maybe it's a new thing. That kind of sucks, because if you have like, I don't know, say like 100 people or something on there, and then you're like, actually, I want to change this from, like, say, let's say you did something every month to like every other month or something, you know? to then losing all 100 people for that. Obviously they could sign back up, but that's pretty brutal. So maybe, yeah, maybe the price change would drop everybody. Because I'm like 99% sure, Rex, that I've changed, because I mean, I guess I could check. Because I know I have people who've been there longer than my changes. So I think, yeah, I could probably check and let you know, but I'm pretty sure you can change what they get. You just probably can't change the price. The price would probably mean once their membership expires that they have to manually renew it at that new price because it's different. But it kind of doesn't make sense why they would allow you to change the stuff that they get, though, and have that not change, not renew at the same time. I got 1, 2, 3, and 4 year passes. Season 14, I get it free, or do I gotta buy it again? No, you get it for free then. If you bought year 4 pass, you'll get it in there. So when it comes out in 2 days, you'll be able to play it, Richard. You're all good, you don't have to do anything else. Now I just have Zing because I was telling him and he said he got refunded for this month. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know that, Rex. That's interesting. As Nacho said, that's very valuable information because I did not know that. It probably says somewhere in the fine print, but, you know, who reads that, right? Yeah, I didn't read the fine print either. Okay, here we got some blocks. Alright, up here if I turn to the right, I should be able to go to the logging station, and then past that we have the Forester, which we could pull that out and hopefully get some fuel there. Nacho, yeah, man, be sure you are 100% on your, I think it's membership tier. Yeah, I did not know that, Rex. JJ, I'm bored and want to go home. Oh, yikes. Ninja, welcome in. It has been a while. I am doing fine. How are you doing? Also, Tank Baby, welcome in. How are you doing, Tank Baby? Question for you, Tank, just because I know you play American Truck Sim. Have you played Arkansas yet? I know that came out about a week ago. I emailed them was it last night? Sunday night. Sunday night after I got home. I emailed them and they sent me the key for Arkansas on Monday. I haven't played it yet. I downloaded it last night. The legendary baby of tanks. You haven't bought it yet? I was thinking about recording a video before I did this, but actually I'm glad I didn't because my sound wasn't working. But I'll probably record a video after this, just taking a look at it. Lightning Ninja says it's doing good. That is good to hear. Tank's doing good as well. Glad you could make it. Yeah, it's been a little bit. Yeah, I am excited for Season 14 to release. It's been both. It's either been 3 weeks or 4 weeks since I played it. I think I recorded the videos 2 weeks before I left, and then I was gone for 2 weeks, so I don't think I've played Season 14 for about a month now. The only season I ever beat on public test server was Season 13, just because it was one map. And I started with Season 8. That was when I came into public test servers, so I never beat 8, never beat 9, never beat 10, never beat 11 or 12. 13 was the only one I've beaten. Oh boy. Back up. Back up. There we go. Well, I just wonder, because I had to buy Season 13. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you bought the Year 4 Pass, you should be good now for the next 3. 14, 15, and 16 you'll have for yourself. You'll be good. But yeah, I'm excited for Season 14. I always like to play it when it first comes out on PTS, but I don't know why. I find it more fun to play it when you guys get it. Just because I guess everything's like finalized and you know, you guys can play it at the same time. Like if it's just me playing on PTS, it's like I'm one of like, I don't know, 50 people who are posting videos about it or whatever. Like oh shoot, no, actually let's go get the truck. You know, there's a lot less people who can play it. It's cool to play it, but I don't know, I find it more fun when all of you guys are playing at the same time. And then it's like, oh, I'm this percentage, I'm this percentage, I did this, I did that, you know? You guys talking about all the different missions you've done or whatever. Oh, here it is. Blaine and JJ, the 2 Minnesota brothers. I know there's somebody else from Minnesota and I can't think of their name too. Well, actually there's 2 more people. I think Eagle's from Minnesota. Eagle's not here though. Alright. I'm gonna try and back this up and turn it around up here. Sawyer's asking, are they stopping after Season 16? I don't think so, Sawyer. I said that when the very first roadcraft video that I made. I questioned about the future of SnowRunner, and I didn't. I think at the end, maybe it was the beginning, but I said like, is this the next game in the SnowRunner series? I don't think so. Towards the end, I said I don't think that this is going to be the next game. I think they're just kind of testing stuff out. I think there will be a Year 5, and I think there'll be a SnowRunner 2 at some point. I don't think it'll happen anytime soon, but yeah, I think they'll continue to make stuff. If I had to throw out a percentage, I would say probably like 95% sure they'll have a Year 5. And that's a pretty high percentage to have absolutely no information on it. I feel pretty confident that this game has a lot of players who still play it, and it's, I don't know, I guess much bigger player base than some of their other games. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but definitely more than Expeditions. So I don't know, I just feel like this is the one that a lot of people really still, you know, for being 4 years old, a lot of people still enjoy this game, including myself. So I can't see them stopping right now and then continuing with Roadcraft and Expeditions without another game in the series getting ready to go. So Ninja says it all depends on the player base. That is true, they did say that. If everybody switches over to Roadcraft, then they're not going to be continuing it. Nacho says, I literally just realized nothing rhymes with baby. Maybe that's it. I'd have to leave soon because you got band practice. Gotcha. Tank. Oh, Tank, you know what's funny? There's a person, I was watching the highlights for the NFL, if anybody watches NFL. There's a person whose name is T. Batty on the Denver Broncos. And I was just in Colorado, so I thought it was hilarious. T. Batty, because we started calling you that for a little bit. His name is Tyler Batty for the Broncos, Denver Broncos. Yeah, look it up. I thought it was so funny. Okay, that one's out of fuel. Let's refuel this quick. I don't have a ton, but we can drop some in there. Oh, that's your favorite NFL team? Very nice, Lightning. I can't say the same, as I'm from Minnesota and a Vikings fan, but Blaine says, are you going to play year 1 of Expeditions? So I remember we talked about this before I left. I thought Expeditions was going to update sometime later, based on the way they had said it. Apparently it came out like 2 days before I left, the most recent season. So I do plan on taking a look at it, but I don't know. I might just do it off stream, I don't know, because in 2 days from now, Season 14 releases, and then we'll be busy with that for a little bit. I don't know when I'd have time, and by this point it's kind of not super relevant. It's already like 3 weeks later. Let me back up. Rex is leaving. Oh, gotta go. Really enjoyed myself. And if everyone is enjoying themselves, be sure to hit the like button. Thank you, Rex. Let me pull up inside this one. Yeah, Expedition seems kind of dead in the water. I wouldn't mind going to get the new trucks and just kind of playing around with it for a little bit. But I don't know, it's just I don't really enjoy it all that much. I thought it was fun at the start with like all the different and new cool stuff, but it got really repetitive and kind of boring after not too long. Probably about halfway through, I would say I was just kind of like, well, I'm already halfway, I might as well just beat it, you know? But yeah, it got pretty boring pretty quick. Yeah, I know you're a Lions fan there, Nacho. It's funny because I remember at the start of the year, a lot of the analysts said the Vikings would win like 6 to 8 games, another 3-0, and they're like, in all the power rankings, they're like number 3. I watched 2 of them today, and they had number 3 for both. So it's just kind of funny how things change. Oh, you decided and you're moving to Dallas, okay. Well, that's good. You can rip on all the Cowboys fans. They always seem to choke just like the Vikes. Well, I shouldn't say always, because they did win back in the 90s, but it seems like recently they're no good. They always choke. It Tank says, I hate the Cowboys. That's coming from someone who was born in Dallas. I'm going to back this thing up a bit. Tank, do you watch the NFL or no? I know you said you're more of a LSU, since you're, or not LSU, but since you live in Louisiana. Yeah, what is up with Darnold? I don't know. I think this is kind of the first, well, he was on the 49ers last year, but this is kind of the first team that he's starting on that's actually a decent team. He was with the Jets for the first couple of years, then he went to Carolina, and he's never really had a good team around him, so. Yeah, he went out with an injury for one play. He came right back in. You watch the Saints now and then? There we go. Okay, do we even have shorts here? We do, okay. Cowboys effed up signing Prescott for another 4 years. He makes a lot of good throws, just like Kirk Cousins, but he always seems to choke when the big times come. And I don't know if, you know, you can say that it's a team game, but the quarterbacks get all the praise, and they also get all the heat when they lose, so you could say it's not exactly his fault, but yeah, the Cowboys just seem to never be, he loves choking, never be able to do it when the time comes. Same with the Vikings, man. They just can't seem to get it done. They've had quite a few good years, but they just can never do it when the time, you know, when it finally counts. I've been playing I've been trucking a lot in BeamNG. I did see you posted some stuff in BeamNG, or not BeamNG, in the Discord of BeamNG. Bye, JJ. Gotta go back to band practice. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, Ninja. Have a good rest of your day. And we'll see you soon. Rogers is back, isn't he? Yeah, we play Rogers in 2 weeks. We play the Jets in London in 2 weeks. Blaine says I'm not really a football fan, but I do like the Vikings. I'm more of a hockey fan. I'll watch hockey if it's on, but I'm never buy a TV really. Like if a coworker or someone's watching, or if I'm at a bar or something like that, I'll watch, but not really. Mr. Spoon, welcome back in. How are you doing, Spoon? I feel like this is a bad path to go with this truck. I think I'm going to go off to the side. I'll watch the Stars if it's a big game. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, there's no point in wasting your time if you don't really care too much. But if it's a big game, you know, oh yeah, I'll tune in. We'll see what's going on. See if we can back this thing up a bit. I'm trying to turn around here so that the cat can go first. I don't know if that's a good or bad idea, but doing fine, thanks. Feeling a bit old. I crashed this week into the track. Oh no. Nothing major, but stiff. Oh, I thought you were talking about F1. You actually crashed? Like in a go-kart or something? What were you driving? I think I just left the cat on. It's on my channel. Was having my brand new. Oh no, brand new Go. Well, I mean, I guess at least you got it all on camera, right? Brand new GoPro, and then you ended up crashing. Oh, a dirt bike. Ouch, yeah, that would hurt. I mean, at least if you're in a vehicle that's covered, I guess you could say, you're not getting quite as bad, but when it's a dirt bike, you're landing on the ground, rolling around, whatever. That's gonna hurt. Alright, we're about to run out of fuel yet again. It was a racing track, that's probably why you crashed, huh? Alright, we're about to run out of fuel. This one's getting pretty close. Let's see, what do we have? We could use the GMC, I guess. Or maybe the Pacific. Oh, we got the White Western Star. Here we go. Except it's already got a trailer on it. Yeah, I think the MH is the only probably good option for this. Okay. We gotta go bring fuel out there somehow. Wait, does this have repair points? Repair 350. Okay, it's a decent amount. I hit a bump on the braking phase. Back wheel lifted off the ground. I was a passenger after this. Wasn't going fast, I was on the corner, but I was just in a straight line. Ouch, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of, I mean, if your back tire came off the ground and you're trying to brake, well, there goes all your braking, so you're going at whatever speed you were going at before. Hmm. 18 watching, 14 likes. That's bad math. Thank you, Nacho. Friendly little reminder, smash that like button, guys, if you're enjoying the stream. If not, smash the dislike button. Let YouTube know you don't like it. Definitely got a little air. Took 0.2 seconds and I was on the ground. Yeah, it happened so fast. I've only rode a dirt bike, I think, one time at my friend's when I was little. This is probably... It wasn't tiny, but I was probably like 12 maybe. So it probably wasn't a huge dirt bike. It's kind of like an in-between. Not quite a kids, but not quite adults. Sort of a mid-size. We just drove it around his yard. He had a little four-wheeler and dirt bike. I believe we still have a fuel trailer up here. Wait a minute, I might have fuel that I could just pull out of the garage as well. I think I probably do. Three people left, it worked! The math is now mathing. Steve, welcome in. I want to see, do I have... Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have any customization options and stuff yet here. Okay, do I have any fuel? This probably has fuel, right? I think I filled it up. Wait, where is it at? Wisconsin? I'm pretty sure I put fuel in there. Hey TV, welcome in as well. Happens to the best of us. I usually get one fall per season, happy it's done. I saw a one-legged dude riding a motorcycle today, definitely won't forget that. That's weird. Did he have like a peg leg the other one, or he just had one leg? Also got some fuel, but that's all in... Wait. Might have something below it there, I guess. Yeah, no, okay, we have one fuel truck that we can pull out the Transtar. Gareth, thanks for the subscription. I have on 4:30 video on my channel if you want to see it. Yeah, I'll watch it later, Spoon. He had just one leg. Gareth says, hey, hey! Alright, we'll pay $3,500 for this. Does it have fuel? Yes, it's completely full. Okay. Oh, thank you, TB. TB became a Tier 1 member. Awesome. So there's the fuel. How many wheels, tank? Wait, what? What did tank say? Oh, how many wheels? Oh, he was not driving a unicycle? Southfang, welcome back in. How are you? Steve is here also. Welcome in, Steve. The MJ crew moved over. Oh, okay. Got you. So Southbank, thank you. Gareth, your name sounded familiar, but now, yeah, now that you, Southbank says that, that makes more sense. I've seen you in MJ streams a few times. That makes total sense. I was like, the name is familiar, but I don't know where I've seen him from. So I was gone for the last couple of weeks. This is our, well, I guess we had a stream earlier, but I didn't have audio, so I shut it down, tried to figure that out. I was having issues when I got back yesterday. The computer was being weird, and so I just unplugged everything and had to plug it all back in, and that's what screwed up the audio. I think we'll bring these two. This will be our truck to fix and fuel. I'm not sure about that tank. I haven't talked to Rex recently, well, other than just in the stream here today. So I'm not really sure if he's streaming tonight or not. Does anybody else know that? $100 says that guy lost his leg in a motorcycle accident. You're probably not wrong. How did MJ's stream go? Yeah, we got the almighty Transtar, the old faithful GMC. Got it blue colored for the snow. Well, both of them. Really good? Nice. Last time I saw over my trip that he was in, like, Alaska. No, was it Alaska? I feel like that's wrong. I remember I saw him somewhere. I don't remember where it was. That sounds pretty bad. I saw him somewhere. I saw him doing something. Oh, he's in Amur now. Very nice. That is a tricky region. 3 tasks in an hour. Oh, he's trying to finish it before season 14. That's a rough one to try and rush through. Anytime I do a Windows update, I had to reset all my audio controls. Ouch. Yeah, mine just randomly, whenever it shuts off, I have to like reset it. I feel like I picked a bad spot to try and bring this thing out. Oh, he's almost done. Amir's awful, but we're getting close to done. Very nice. Apart from desync, all went well. Oh, Steve, were you also playing in there? Why are we struggling so much? Okay. So we got Steve, Gareth, and Southfang from MJ's stream, so I'll have to tell MJ thank you for sending you guys over, or actually Southfang said, or someone said Southfang sent him over, but for MJ allowing him to throw it up in there. I don't know how I'm struggling so badly here. Like, I feel like even this one is having troubles. I remember this one time I was having an issue where I couldn't hear anything through my mixer. After a good half hour of going crazy, I realized the headset jack wasn't even plugged in all the way. Yeah, I had to try everything tank, because my controls are really messed up. Because I had a tried to do a two PC setup for a while, and it worked, but the colors were really weird, and so I was like, you know what, screw it, it's probably just easier to do one. So I went back to one PC, and so I have like a mixer app, and then I use something different for recording and streaming, so I have like another app for just for the sound. That I use the same one. I don't know, it's kind of confusing, but oh boy, we're not gonna make this turn, are we? Nope, just barely missed it. Nice, okay, we're by. Yes, but it took me a long time to finish. Amur now is probably easier with big trucks, but I remember doing with all the times took me almost a month to play every day. Honestly, a month is pretty good time too. Or at least it seems like it. I think it took me like, was it 5, 6? I think I started it before the new year, and we just finished it like 2 months ago. So, I mean, obviously we played other stuff in between there, but yeah, roughly like 6 months. With the Tayga, the Azov, and only the ZikZ 605R. I remember when I played through it, and you guys probably remember this because it wasn't that long ago, I was literally sweating with that one Medio Point mission. That was bad. For Steve and Gareth, who are new here, we tried to do it without, well, we did do it without chains. And we have a couple other rules just to make it a little bit harder, which is like, we can only use the trucks we find. We can't buy any other trucks. We're trying not to use any trailers as well. The only trailers we've ever bought have been long log trailers because they don't provide you with any until this point. So yeah, we were... Oh, and no recovering. We haven't recovered yet on this playthrough. And so it was pretty tough. At that point, there's a really icy hill. And you have to somehow make it up the hill without tipping over your truck. If you do, you can't recover it, and you can't buy a new one, so you have to go out and rescue it somehow. And yeah, that's pretty hard. I remember my hands were like literally sweating. I was like, dude, if I screw this up, this is probably my save. So it was pretty tough. Southwing says, be right back. What's your favorite region, JJ? That's a pretty tough question. I don't know. I really liked Amur, even though it's really tough. I've said Glades for a long time. I don't really like the farming, but I don't know. There's something about the region that I just really like being able to go wherever you want. I know a lot of people don't really like Dawn, but I like Dawn a lot. I'm trying to think of what would be my most favorite missions ones. Probably for the map, I would say Glades. For the missions, probably Amur, just the difficulty challenge. Gonna spend 2 streams just bringing these trucks, right? It was either this or a fuel tank. My fuel tanker's stuck, Spoon. This one's gonna take all day. And according to the info, it says we can also build streets and clean mud off all of that. Oh, New Game Roadcraft shows places destroyed by natural disasters, and we're able to rebuild everything. The first time I played NAI, I was crying. I was so infuriated. My girlfriend at the time was happy when I finished it. Yeah, I bet, Spoon. 3-4 hours a day minimum for 3 to 4 weeks. That's true. I like all the oversized load trailers as well. What's been the most challenging mission you've done in the game? Probably that one. I drive with the lack of chains, no recoveries, and no new vehicles, no buying new vehicles. That one was probably the toughest. And if you go back and watch it, like the route we had to take, because it was just not working. It took us like a stream and a half to get up there. I remember we tried going up the right-hand side and we flipped, and we tried going straight up and we flipped. So we had to go to the left-hand side, and it was not good. If I had to make a highlight reel, that would probably be the one to show off. It's funny because if you have chains, you can probably drive straight up there and it's not even an issue. No region's better than British Columbia. I really like BC, yeah. I kind of forgot about that one. I don't know how I forgot about that one, but that was the one I've said was my favorite for a long time. If they end up making a better region, hats off to them. Season 13 almost did it for me. Season 13 was pretty good as well, yeah. Nuno just says I hate trailers. I hate trailers in general. Yeah, I remember when British Columbia first came out, and, you know, I like to try and go in blind, right? So I just go in and start playing it, and I remember, like, seeing the view, like, as soon as you pull out of the garage, you're like, holy crap, that is huge. And you start driving around, and, yeah, the views in BC were great. Welcome in, Eagle. Welcome in, Ian. How are you guys doing? Let's see if we can maybe skirt over to here. We're about out of fuel now. Welcome back, JJ. Yes, I'm back from the long break. Thank you, guys. Alright, let's fuel it up. There we go. Back ready to go. Nuno says, what about North Carolina? I don't know, North Carolina didn't feel different to me. 13 and 10, so 13 was Kazakhstan and 10 is BC, British Columbia. Those two had a different feeling to me. Yeah, I liked Wisconsin as well. Wisconsin was like the only break in season or year 1. Kola was pretty tough. Yukon was excuse me. Yukon was pretty tough. And then Amur was very tough. So yeah, season 3 with Wisconsin was kind of the only like ease up in that area where you kind of able to take a little breather. 4 maps, long roads, but annoying terrain. Excuse me. Garrett says the Tayga plus the semi-trailer is my go-to. Any other trailer is a no-go. Is that the Tayga B or 6436? I got that bug again on Scandinavia. Welcome in, Waylon. Scandinavia stuck at 99% after completing everything. Haven't played the game since. That's right, yeah. Like I said, I remember at least, I know there was one person that I've had it happen to before. I think it's happened 2 or 3 times where they've completed everything and it says there's one thing missing and they turned off the game and turned it back on and then it worked. But the 64360 OG, okay. Balloon tires no matter the weather. I'm looking at my tires on this. What did I put on here? These aren't... Oh yeah, they are UOD2s. Never mind. Both trucks have UOD2s, okay. Alright, we finally made it across. I know we took some damage in the Cat with crossing the river. Yeah, that's one of the things that I enjoy about my series is basically keeping the trucks on whatever kind of continent, I guess you could say, we get them in. So the Russian trucks are in the Russian regions, North American are in North American regions. It's been pretty fun, I think. Alright, let's park this just over here. And we got... Okay, the Cat's not too far away. If we can get the Forester out in front... Oh, we don't really have much for this either. I was gonna say, we might be able to pull it a little ways, but we really don't have much fuel. Zeb, welcome in. Not even the Tuz 420 or F750. Yeah, those are some great scouting trucks you got there, Nuno. I'm not moving at all, am I? Oh, there we go. This is what I did in Maine too. I pulled the Aramatsu and Cat. Nice. I mean, these are two of the best logging trucks in the game. I got a really bad setup going right now. My fuel truck is stuck, which means once all these trucks run out of fuel, they're stuck too. So that's why I had to bring out the GMC with the Transtar so we could get fuel and repairs. This truck looks like it's only got a little bit of suspension damage, but I know the Cat took quite a bit of engine damage where we were before. There we go. Cat is more powerful to pull with the winch. Yeah, the Cat is more powerful. It just doesn't have any fuel. We're about to run out on this one as well. I just figured I'd bring them closer as far as I can. In Northern Aegis installation, I flipped over the rocket trailer and couldn't get it back on its wheels. That pissed me off so much. I threw my controller. Oh, that's funny. I did the same thing, Blaine. For a second I thought it was Nuno that said that, but no, I did the same thing, Blaine. I remember exactly where I flipped it to. I'll even show you. It was right on this corner. Right here. You come up over this bridge and there's a big turn going back onto this road, and it's sloping downhill to the right. Downhill towards the road and downhill like right or left to right. So it flipped over and I could not get it to flip back over. That was pretty tough. Gareth says, right, I'm off to bed. Catch y'all later. Thank you, Gareth. I appreciate you stopping in. Have a good rest of your night, and we'll see you again soon. I'm happy to see JJ also loves the Cat. Yeah, the Cat's one of my favorites. The downside of the Cat is the fuel consumption. True. That's where the Forester's really good at. Have you seen ATS Driving Academy? I don't think I have, Tank. Is that new? I think the last time I played ATS was about 3 weeks ago, right before I left on my trip. Yeah, the Aramatsu can have the short log trailer now. Yeah, that's right. Sawyer says I don't call them missions. They're called contracts and tasks. That's true. Oh, it's going to be implemented in 1.52. Okay. No, I haven't seen it yet. If you got a video, go ahead and post it on the Discord, Tank. I'll check it out when I get there. Ian says he's seen it, though. Cat was the truck that impressed me the most of all the 3 free maps. Anyone tried Star Trucker? I think I've heard of that game, but I haven't tried it. Okay, let's try and get up there with the Transtar. We don't need to get too terribly far, but we do need to get a little ways up there. This could be an issue. Better than the P16? Yeah, P16's good, but it's only good on flat ground. It struggles going up the hills. Cat's pretty good just, you know, all around. A little bit of damage, we can deal with that. I don't have a video, but I have an article. Okay, yeah, if you want to post that, that's fine. I haven't seen or heard anything about it, Tank, so I'll look into it when we're done here. Oh, we're about to flip. Alright, that wasn't too bad. let's do that. And then we'll change the trucks here. Now we'll refuel from here. Oops. To the Cat. There we go. So we got both of them fueled up. We'll probably just park this off on the side here and call it good for now. Who knows, maybe we'll keep using it for when we're logging. Not just as it looks hard, Steve. If you want to use, or if you want a good P16, use the JBE. Put the original tires on the Pacific, and you don't need the best engine. That way it's not too OP. Looks pretty in-depth. I'm definitely going to try it out when it releases. Very nice. I'll probably try it out as well. The original P16 has more fuel than the original P16 has more fuel than the original of the game, for what I know. Well, that's kind of surprising. Blaine says, I'm not fond of the tough regions, but I love Kola Peninsula. Because, yeah, I think most people would say Kola's probably, or at least Imandra, the second map on there, is probably the second hardest region. Or second hardest map. I think NAI is probably consensus number 1. Oh, kind of getting twisted a little bit. But yeah, I would say probably Imandra would be consensus number 2. After that, I think it's kind of up in the air, which would be the third hardest, but Nuno, I hate Kola. Yeah, a lot of people do. Alright, I believe I gotta go this way. Let me get that truck up in here. Okay, what was it doing here? Hang on. I thought I shut it off. I think it was this one. Hospitality, too short and a medium. Gotta go, buddy. Those boxes aren't gonna pack themselves. Sounds good. See you later, Nacho. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good rest of your night, Nacho. Here we go. It comes on ETS2 as well. Nice. I only went there for the F750s and the upgrade. It's so hard. I get mad. Yeah, I remember you saying that the other day. You should play a hotel or motel manager simulator. I've never heard of that one, but I like a lot of the simulators. I'm sure I would like it. How much I would like it, I don't know, but at least for a little bit. The Black Z. Welcome in. Dang, I'm doing hard mode and I love Kola. I can't wait till I get there. Very nice. Yeah, Kola, the first time I played through Kola, I had a really tough time. But the second time, I think I had such a hard time the first time, I sort of made it in my head harder than it was. So when I played it the second time, I was like, oh, actually this isn't that bad. But also I've played it once before, so I kind of knew, I guess, what I was getting up against. Nuno says, I don't use Russians anymore. Nice. Well, nice and not nice. It's nice to use them every once in a while, but yeah, they're a lot stronger than most of the American side of stuff. Later gamer and peace to tank. You run a motel shop and a gas station. Oh, so it's kind of like gas station sim? Wait. No, I want to stay on the normal road for this one, actually. Right? Yeah, that road goes around. That's right. Okay. I'll finish Ontario next, then Alaska, British Columbia, North Carolina. Very nice, Nuno. Then Taymyr, Kola, and Maine? Nope. Robert, welcome in. How are you doing today, Robert? Or tonight, I guess. It was good. It was far too short, though. Always happens that way, right? Yeah, I know you play with mods, Sawyer. A lot of people do. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I don't personally enjoy it as much. I find it a little bit too easy. I know a lot of people have said there's, I think Ranger is the mods that people tell me to use all the time, but I don't know, I just enjoy using the base game trucks on base game maps, and if I feel like doing something different, I usually just play a different game. I have a lot of other games that I want to play or should be playing, or whatever you want to say. I probably have like 8 games that I'm sort of playing through right now at the same time. It's mainly this one, Construction Sim and Farm Sim, that I'm playing, but I've been playing a little bit of Red Dead Redemption every now and then. I've been playing some Green Hell every now and then. I just started playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I've been playing some American Truck Sim, Ships at Sea. So I have like a bunch of games that I'm kind of playing through all at the same time. So if I want to play something different, instead of playing with a mod truck and a mod map, I just play a different game. Like I got plenty of other stuff to play. Okay, I think we gotta keep following this for a ways. Welcome in, Mateo. How are you doing today? Or tonight? Same thing I said to Robert. Tonight. Correct myself. It's night over there. Thank you. Oh, shoot. Oh, that was not good. How much damage did that cause? Oh, actually not that bad. Only like 2. Actually, let's see. 5. Okay, 5 damage. Not too bad. There we go. Heist for 200. iDrive starting up the heists. For mods, I use the Western Star Twinsteer with 900 liters of fuel, P16, or Pacific P16 International mod truck. There's also a good vanilla P512 with more fuel. This is Maine, Matt. We're in Maine. This is our hard mode, so we've played from Michigan up to Maine now. This is Season 6. Not too great to be honest. Bad spasms, and it's taking its toll, JJ, but I'm okay. Heavy on the morphine, it's not good. Well, I mean, it's good you're feeling better, I guess. To dull the pain a little bit. Tank Baby, how's it going from Matt? I found out in my second try, it's not Russian trucks that are OP. It's the mod trucks. Any progress on the armor? That's for Star Citizen, right? It's how we drive, the places we go, and the upgrades we have. That's true, Nuno. Those all help. How do you get the upgrade on the island? Are you talking about the one on the first map here? Right here? I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about. There's a little path right here you can kind of follow. It doesn't look like it, but there's a little rock path that goes from here to here, and then from here over to here. And then you just kind of drive this all the way out to the edge down there. I'm assuming that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, you gotta be careful where you go, and also what kind of trucks you have when you're going there, and then the path you take, because yeah, if you have a very, the opposite of very capable, very incapable, I guess, truck, you're not going to want to just head straight into a big, you know, puddle of snow or whatever. Like, you're just going to get stuck. You'll at least want to try and stick by the edges where you can use trees to pull yourself through if you don't have a very good truck. What a bunch of party poopers. There's one I love, the model, but it's flippy, the International HX520. Yeah, the International is a good truck. It's one of those ones that's like not super powerful, but it's fun to drive, at least in my opinion. .3D printed. Crash, Kraken colony instead. Ooh. Matt, the armor is for... I know you said it's for a convention, right? But was it Star Citizen, or am I way off my rocker? I can't remember what game you said you were making the armor from. Or for, or whatever you want to say. Armor's going well, working on arms this week. Oh, it is Star Citizen, okay. For a second there I'm like, that doesn't seem right, but I know it was like from some game that you're making this 3D printed armor for a convention or whatever you want to say. Paystar 5600 is better, also has the problem that I use mods, better fuel efficiency. And Internation Modern Truck Pack. Armatsu and Cat would be a rare occasion if they flip, that's true. They don't flip very often. They're both pretty stable trucks. Tank Babe, I can tell you that I completed 200 ship keychains with a laser cutter. And we produced 3 concept arts and 20 posters. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, we used a ton of fuel getting out here. This breakable ice is not helping much. International Modern Truck Pack I wrote incorrectly. It has Paystar 5600 TS and HX520. More fuel efficiency. Gotta send a few pictures. Will do, mate. Hopefully we can chill in the verse together when 4.0 comes out. Chill in the verse. Nuno says I use mostly Paystar because it's very strong. It has a 3-space flatbed. Yeah. That's why that one used to be one of my favorite trucks. I know the fuel consumption was very, very bad, but having 3 slots and a crane made the truck very useful. I know a lot of people like to use the 2 slots or a saddle and a crane. The trip was good, Matt. Yeah, it went by too quickly. Kind of a bummer. The girl that I went with rolled her ankle like halfway through, so probably around the halfway mark we didn't really do all that much just because, you know, she kind of couldn't. So, you know, she was just supposed to kind of just rest her foot mostly. So that was kind of a bummer, but I mean, it was a good trip. We still did stuff, just not as much. You know, we kind of had to stick around towns and try to not really walk very much. But yeah, it was very good. It was nice to get away. It's been, I think I said 15 years since the last time I had gone anywhere. More of a reason to pick up where you left off. Where is this motel? It's up here, right? Okay. Hang on a second. Yeah, okay, it's on the right side of the bridge. Good. More of a reason to pick up where he left off. Yeah, I kind of thought about that because there was one thing that I wanted to do that I didn't do. That, well, yeah, basically we only spent one night in like all these different places, right? And one of them I had a brain fart and totally missed something that we wanted to do. We had a 4-hour drive, so kind of like, all right, let's get moving to the next place. And I realized like a day or two later, I'm like, oh crap, I didn't do this one. Like, I just totally forgot. And yeah, there's a couple other things, like I said, halfway through, then we kind of just didn't do a bunch of the stuff that we wanted to do. But I was telling her, I was like, well, there's plenty of other places that we can go that, we've never been to. Obviously, neither of us had been to a lot of those places, but who knows, maybe next time we'll go to a different state, do something different. How was the experience of flying? It wasn't bad. It's kind of about what I expected. The airport security. So we flew into Denver. If you guys don't know, Denver is the biggest airport in the United States. And just in the A terminal, or the A, I don't know if terminal is the right word. They have different terminals in A. They have A, B, and C. Just in the A, they had 1 to 99. So they had 99 terminals just in the A area. It's pretty crazy. Across from our flight, there was a flight going to Zurich, Switzerland, and then there was another one going to, I think it was Panama City, Panama? Can't remember what the other one was. I want to say it was Panama City. Just right across the, like, straight behind us. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you guys can have another vacation. Yeah, I'll have to do something else. Yeah, concourse. Yeah, just on the other side. But yeah, it had 99 terminals just in the A. And I'm like, holy crap. So I assume B would probably be around the same, and then C would probably cut off at some point less than 99. But yeah, the airport is huge. It's the biggest one in the United States. We're quite stuck, aren't we? The most important thing is that you made memories and enjoyed the rest. Yeah, we had fun. Like the last 2 days we were there, we actually stayed in the same. The only time we stayed in the same location was the last 2 days, and just down the road. I've never seen elk before. There was elk, and they would just walk around this town. They're all over the place. So there was like one like sitting out in the golf course. There's a couple like literally like 10 feet off of the walking path, just like eating, sitting there. I don't know. Very, very weird. And then like the other time they were like across the lake, and they were like just, yeah, they're kind of all over. Like they would walk around. I mean, not when we were there, but if you watch videos of other people from that same location, they like walk around the shops, and like they're literally just all over town. And yeah, it's my first time to see one, so it's kind of cool. Blaine says, I don't believe flying is as safe as people say it is. There's more car accidents than plane accidents, that's true, Tank. By a long shot. Robert's been to Florida and Vegas. Nice. I've been to Vegas, but I've never been to Florida. that's it. We are done. Oh, well, this truck's almost full. I think the trailer that has the boat to tow is a gooseneck, yeah. But it was high saddle. I remember pulling it with the Ken, but should be goosenecked. Shouldn't gooseneck be low? Yeah, you're correct on that, Nuno. Normally the gooseneck is low, but since it's a special mission trailer, those ones are always saddle high. Well, I shouldn't say always, but mostly saddle high, so they used a saddle low trailer and made it a saddle high, which is weird, but yeah, for the boat in Season 10, it is saddle high. I remember because I drove the wrong truck to it, or wrong saddle to it. I drove a saddle low over there thinking, oh, this is a saddle low trailer. Been to New York City once, never again, it was so nasty. I know Matt's been there as well, New York. Matt says it was amazing, I loved it. Ken pulling things in flat terrain is freaking Frankenstein. Yeah, I mean, we did some cool stuff, like the highest point on the United States interstate, the Eisenhower-Johnson Tunnel. We went through that. Now I'm kind of blank. Oh, the highest suspension bridge in the United States, we crossed that. I said this earlier, but I actually got stuck on the highest zip line in the United States. So, yeah, stuck about 12. Well, probably, if I had to guess, I'd probably say around 1,100 feet up in the air for a good 15-20 minutes. I said this earlier, but the bad part was they offer videos, and I declined. Like, you can have a little GoPro that they just send you the footage of, and I was like, nah, that's fine, whatever. Yeah, I have some pictures, Matt, but the girl that I went with, she didn't have any more storage on her phone, so she couldn't take any videos. She took a couple of pictures of it, but like, not much. Thanks, let's talk about an adrenaline rush. Yeah, I thought I'd be more scared, but when it happened, I was kind of like, oh, okay, well, there's nothing I can do about this. I guess I'm just gonna sit here and look around. So yeah, I was basically out over the Arkansas River. If you guys Google Royal Gorge Bridge or Royal Gorge Zip Line, you'll see where it was. But it says, if you Google it, like, if you type like what's the highest zip line in the United States, it says it's 1,200 feet above the water. So, because the bridge is like 970, I want to say, but then you go up a couple hundred feet, up a hill higher, and then you go across the zip line. So at the start of the zip line, it's like 1,200 feet above. Probably by the end, it's like probably about 1,000. And I stopped somewhere out in the middle, probably around like 1,100. But it was a pretty cool experience. Everyone was asking me like, oh, are you going to do it again? Like, yeah, I'd do it again. It wasn't really scary, like, I don't know. It's funny because the girl that I was with was really scared to do it, and I convinced her to go. And she was so lucky that she wasn't the one that got stuck. But now she like, right after that, she wanted to do it again on other zip lines that we had passed. So, but yeah, she wanted to back out, and I was like, you'll be happy once it's done. You'll be happy you did it. And then she did it, and then that was actually the first time that I'd ever used a zip line either. So, pretty cool. But yeah, there was another one that we passed that they were like, the only way in here is by train or helicopter. They had like zip lines out in the middle of some national forest you could go to, and I was like, what the heck? Alright, dropped off our mediums. And shorts. If you ask me what the most memorable mission was, I would say the giant semi-trailers, because when we reached the goal, I'm like, ooh, that was tough. That's true, Nuno. Those are a lot of the fun ones. Trying to think there's a better way to cross. Oh, actually, no, our truck is stuck down there. We got to get down there somehow. That one's got... Oh, we got fuel station over here. That's right. We got to fix that bridge, though. Ziplined over a forest in Costa Rica is pretty awesome. Yeah, there's another one, actually. Later on, we went on a train ride through the forest, and it's one of the only ones in the world, apparently, you can zipline over the train. That looked pretty cool as well. It was super high up there. But yeah, once the girl had done the first one, she wanted, like, when we saw further ones, she was like, "Oh, we should do that. We should do that." And it's like, yeah, but we don't have, like, we kind of already had most of the stuff like planned out what we were gonna do, so it's like we couldn't really fit them in at the time. But like Matt said, maybe next time. All right. I'm sorry to have to do this to you guys, but it's time for me to go and eat. I know it's super early. And we started the stream kind of late because we had some issues at the start. But yeah, I'll have to go. So we'll end it a little bit early today. There was also a little parkour section where you had to clip onto a rope and swing from one section. Oh, that would be cool. I don't think the person I was with would not want to do that, but I would do that. There's a... I'm trying to think. There's something where you like climb sideways, and I can't remember the name of it, but there's something where you can like Via Ferrata, that's what it's called. You guys will have to look it up, but there's like a thing where you can like climb sideways across big sections of rock wall, and they have like somebody helping you if you need it and stuff. It sounds pretty cool. I would definitely do that as well. But yeah, thanks everybody. Sorry for the late start and the early ending. But I will see you all, I'll see you all again tomorrow. Don't know what we'll be playing yet. But yeah, thanks everybody. Thank you, Steve, iDrive, Lessons, Tank Baby, Southfang, TB, Matt, Nuno. I know Rex was here, Zing was here, Fox was here, Sawyer. Probably missing quite a few people. Ian, Nacho. Yeah, thanks everybody. Have a good rest of your night. Zeb, thank you as well. And we'll see you all in the next one.